Bitcoin is about to create a massive breakout from this ascending triangle that we are currently creating. This Bitcoin buying window has been closing up and history is about to be repeated for Bitcoin. All of the Bitcoin signals are currently lining up, and this ascending triangle breakout will be telling us what is about to happen next for Bitcoin. So we are going to need to be talking about that exactly. So before jumping into these longer term signals, let's as always have a look into that shorter time frame. And in that shorter time frame, Bitcoin has still been trading below this level of resistance, previous support, and this previous drop-off point is right now turning into resistance. We are currently still struggling to be breaking above it. So yeah, this is exactly what we have been predicting. Now, I have been saying that it is going to be pretty likely to form some kind of a consolidation below this resistance, and that is currently exactly what is happening because Bitcoin is forming this ascending triangle below this resistance. And this is going to be looking extremely bullish for the Bitcoin price. Now, let's see in which direction we are going to be seeing our breakout. Because like we have discussed, there are going to be two main scenarios that we want to look out for. First of all, if we are going to be breaking to the downside, we want to be having a look into this scenario of retesting that 50 daily moving average and then head to the upside. Because yeah, this Bitcoin buying window has been closing up, and every single time this has been happening with the bullish divergence, well, we've always been retesting that 50 daily moving average, and we've always been retesting the Bitcoin EMA ribbons, and then we were headed even more to the upside. So right now the same thing could be happening over here again with a retest of that 50 daily moving average. Now that is just going to be in the case that we are going to be seeing this break to the downside, but right now we are forming a very bullish consolidation pattern below resistance, while all of the Bitcoin liquidity is piling up on that top side. So it is very hard to ignore the fact that we are looking extremely bullish at this current moment. So we could just be breaking out to the upside right now already without even retesting that 50 daily moving average. And if we are going to be breaking above this ascending triangle pattern to the upside, I definitely do think we are going to be seeing a strong candle to the upside. We're going to be seeing a strong break to the upside, and I definitely do not want to be bearish at this current moment. I do think it will be a very good opportunity in the market to be longing even more if we are going to be getting this breakout, because yes, I have already been long on Bitcoin ever since getting this Bitcoin falling wedge breakout to the upside, like we have been anticipating for a very long time. But if we are going to be breaking outside of this ascending triangle, I will definitely be very interested in potentially adding even more to my position. So anyways, let's see in which direction Bitcoin is going to be seeing this breakout in towards. That is going to be ultimately very decisive. I definitely do think that either one of these scenarios is going to be playing out, either a retest of the 50 daily moving average or the break above this resistance right now already. But anyways, it doesn't matter what's going to be happening in that shorter time frame. Yes, if we're going to be retesting that 50 daily moving average, I think it is going to be ultimately a very good opportunity. But it doesn't really matter what happens in that shorter time frame, because ultimately still in that longer time frame, I think Bitcoin is going to be headed much further to the upside. All of the Bitcoin charts have just been lining up that we are going to be seeing more moves to the upside getting created. First of all, we have been seeing this Bitcoin falling wedge breakout to the upside. If you have been following me for a longer time, you of course already know that I absolutely love falling wedges because they tend to be so accurate, especially during this Bitcoin bull market. They have been so accurate and they have been making me a lot of money. So yeah, right now, again, it is making me a lot of money with this breakout that we've been recently getting right. Anyways, all of the charts have just been lining up, and I definitely do think that Bitcoin will be pushing much higher. Also because of this retest of previous resistance turning into support. Also because of this the global liquidity, which is pushing literally to new all-time highs at this current moment. I mean, the central banks pretty much do not have any other option than printing even more money. That is currently what is going on. And yeah, I definitely do think that Bitcoin is going to be following that global liquidity, just with a little bit of a lag. So that's why we can put the global liquidity with a little bit of an offset on the Bitcoin chart. And Bitcoin usually tends to follow that global liquidity very well. Now, right now we are front running that global liquidity ever so slightly. So we could be seeing a little bit of a rejection to be catching up with the global liquidity again. Let's see if that is going to be happening. Anyways, I have been saying I'm not going to be using the global liquidity as an exact measurement. I'm just going to be using it for the general trend in the market. So right here, the general trend was to the downside. Right now, we have been breaking this downtrend. Right now, the general trend is going to be to the upside again. So it doesn't matter if Bitcoin is going to be breaking to the upside right now already, or if we're still going to be getting a slight pullback. I mean, that general trend is just going to be to the upside. Now, on top of that, we have been getting a lot of signals, all pointing to the fact that Bitcoin was gonna see this next rally higher, and that is exactly what is currently playing out. Now, I do think that Bitcoin is going to be breaking much higher, even from this point. Currently, we've been also having a look in all of these into all of these signals very recently, so it is still looking very good. Anyways, let's see in which direction Bitcoin is going to be seeing this breakout in towards. I definitely do think that this will be a very good opportunity to be trading Bitcoin. So if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well, make sure to be checking out this first link down below, because with the first link down below, you can be claiming $150 completely for free over on Blofin. So make sure to be checking that one out and claim your free trading position. Anyways, zooming out, still in that longer term, I think we're still going to be seeing that next rally higher. We're still going to be reaching new all-time highs. I think it's going to be one of the worst times to be bearish on Bitcoin right now at this moment. Still, we are trading in a bull market. Literally 0 out of the 30 bull market peak indicators have been getting hit. So I'm still going to be extremely bullish. We are not trading in a bear market. We are still trading in a bull market. And I think we are about to initiate that next rally higher. I think Bitcoin is about to reach new all-time highs, follow that global liquidity. Anyways, for that shorter time frame, I think that this breakout will be a very good opportunity. So let's be watching this ascending triangle. Let's see in which direction we're going to be seeing this breakout in towards. And that will be just very important. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on X to be staying up to date about every single market development. Link is down below in the description. And also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm trying to be reaching that 20k subscribers. I do think we can be hitting it fairly soon. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in another update video tomorrow morning.